What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another transfer update video. Shaw on Tour is back. I am out here in the lovely Singapore. That is the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, probably the most famous hotel in Singapore. It is absolutely boiling hot over here. The humidity is crazy. And we had a dramatic day yesterday just getting over here, which is why the video is a little bit later than usual. Started off with me. I land in Singapore and my suitcase doesn't land in Singapore. They've left it in London. I had a couple of t-shirts in my hand luggage. I'm running out of clothes. I had to go to the store, buy some more clothes, just a few bits to get me through the next day or so. And my suitcase still hasn't arrived. It's supposed to be turning up today. That's the first thing. Then Lee Judges is ill on the plane, froze up as we're getting off the plane, ends up coming off the plane in a wheelchair. We're all thinking he's really ill. I think he had motion sickness, and we was in the airport for 3 hours because he wasn't well and the doctors was checking him over. He was fine in the end, nothing to worry about. And then we missed Mikel Arteta's press conference because of the delay. So day one was a bit dramatic, but it got better as the day went on and we can't complain. We all went out for dinner and had a good time yesterday. The weather, the humidity is crazy over here. It's so humid, but delighted to be here. Tour gets underway properly today, people. Shaw on Tour. Don't forget, today's video is sponsored by Match Bingo. Scan the QR code, use the code Curtis Shaw to get 1 free card if you buy 4, and also deposit £5 and get £10 absolutely free. Let's talk business, people. What did Mikel Arteta say in yesterday's press conference? One of the main headlines was a question that I was going to ask him was, why do you keep buying Chelsea players? It wasn't asked like that, but it was asked, why have you bought 6 Chelsea players since you've been here? He said they have a lot of great players and they have lots of good players, and it doesn't really matter where we sign those players from. I think sometimes you do have to read the room. Signing players from a rival, it does have an effect sometimes on the kind of support that that player is going to get once he joins the club. But another 2 Chelsea players this summer. We just got to hope finally that some of these Chelsea players work out with Kepa and Madueke. Another one of the things that Mikel Arteta said in the press conference was, we need more players. What did he say at the beginning of last summer? We're short. We don't have enough players. What happened throughout the season? We had injuries, the replacements weren't good enough, and we fell short. We need more players. Why are you not buying more players? Obviously, we need to probably offload some of the players, the likes of Sambi Lokonga. A lot of people expect Fabio Vieira to go. There's 1 or 2 others as well that need to be moved on. We know for sure that Arsenal need to buy more players. The question is, why haven't we bought them? We have signed a number of players this year, but you've got to remember, we've lost Jorginho, we've lost Partey, we've lost Kieran Tierney, we've lost Neto, Sterling. Even though some of those players we don't rate, we've probably lost 5 players to bring 4 or 5 players in. So numbers-wise, we're not particularly better off. We need to add 1 or 2 players to that squad. The main player that we need to know what is happening is Victor Yakarez. I'll be honest, people, this situation is tedious, it's boring, it's dragging. They're literally squeezing all of the excitement out of this deal by the time, if it even happens and he gets announced. Arteta was asked about him. Mikel, what is the latest with Victor Gyokeres? Will you sign him? Kind of had that little wry smile that Wenger used to do in a press conference, and he said, I can't talk about players that are not part of the group yet. Everybody jumped on the fact that he said yet at the end of the sentence as, oh, he's joining us. But then Fabrizio Romano once again saying that Yakarez has been offered to Manchester United again. That there is this feeling that if Arsenal continue to delay and delay and delay, that Yakarez could potentially say, I've had enough, I'm fed up of waiting, I don't want to stay at Sporting, I'm going to go to Manchester United. It wasn't my original plan, but Arsenal have messed around for too long. Rumours coming out yesterday that Yakarez is very, very frustrated by the fact that the deal hasn't been completed. He should be out here on the tour. The tour trained for the first time yesterday. Actually, they were supposed to train yesterday morning, and the session was delayed because there was crazy rain here as we got here yesterday. I'm thinking, I've come from England to worse weather. By the afternoon, it was nice and hot. Today, it's really sunny and really hot. As you can see, I'm absolutely drenched doing this video. But listen, it's worth it. Look at that background. Marina Bay Sands. By the way, there's a rooftop bar on there and an infinity pool that we're going to probably go and check out. I'll tell you something, by the way, about Singapore. A lot of the hotels are extremely high up. It's like Dubai. If you're a little bit, you know, you don't like heights, you go in them lifts and you're going to like the 50th floor. Oof, it's not for the faint-hearted, man. But listen, this is a lovely place, by the way. It reminds me of Dubai. Got the water. There's a Louis Vuitton store over there. It's a beautiful place, really clean, really friendly people. Really enjoying it so far. But we need to see some football and we need to see new signings. Why have we not signed Victor Yakarez yet? Why are they still haggling? Apparently, one of the ones they're haggling over is that they want 2.5 million for 20 appearances, which obviously he's going to get very quickly. He'll probably play 20 games in 3 months. So Arsenal may be looking at that and going, oh, that's 2.5 million they're going to get too quickly. Pay the money. This signing can change the direction of our season. You've just dropped 52 million on Madueke. Okay, maybe you paid 20 million up front. It's still 2.5 million out of that you could have got Gyokeres done. And everybody out here, by the way, the first question, where's Yakarez? Where's Yakarez? When are we going to sign Yakarez? We don't have the answer. The disappointing thing for me, I'm not doing the Hong Kong part of the trip. I'm only staying here for Singapore and then I'm flying back. So I'm really hoping that he gets here while we're still in Singapore. Obviously we play AC Milan on Wednesday and Newcastle on Sunday. I'd be annoyed if I fly back and then he turns up in Hong Kong. Get him over here quickly. Yesterday we went to the away kit launch that came out yesterday. I'll put a little picture up on the screen here. You guys have all seen it. The black and blue lightning kit. Listen, it's all right. It's all right. It looks better in person than it probably does on the picture. Gabriel was at the store. We got there as Gabriel had left, which was a bit of a shame, but it was packed. We managed to get in there and we looked at the new kit and yeah, it was all right. I'd probably give it a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I actually think if you're going to get the kit, I think the replica version is better than the player's version. Just my opinion. If you go and look at them in the store, the player's version's very thin. It's almost paper thin. Now, they've obviously done that so the air can get to your body and cool you down, but it almost looks see-through a little bit, where the replica version is like dark blue, dark black, a little bit reminiscent of the Inter Milan kit. And I actually think that version is better. So personally, I would go with the cheaper replica version. Although if you live in a hot country like here, I would understand you getting the player's version because it is more breathable. You are going to probably stay cooler in that version of the kit. Quiet day today. The team are training, so we're going to see if they're about. I think there's another event on later as well. We'll be down here today. Hopefully see a lot of you guys down here. And we need to see some players. Are we ever going to get the here we go on Victor Yakarez, which is what we're all waiting for? Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Sure on tour. There'll be more content today. Match preview for AC Milan. Big up to everyone. I'll see you all soon, people. Hit the like button and subscribe. Bless.